What's good, everyone? On this episode of the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast, we sit down and kick it again with my brother, Irv Ackerman. Now, anybody that knows Irv knows that he also has this energy that is simply unparalleled. We sit down, we talk about Bitcoin, the current banking system, current events, and more. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast. All right, cool. Fucking Irv Ackerman. What's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Dude.
Back at it. It's been a while.
It's been forever, dude. It's been too fucking long, man.
Yeah.
I had a lot of shit going on with with building this spot. And,
Spot looks great.
dude, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I'm fucking stoked, man. How are you? How are the kids? How's the wife?
I'm good, man. Everybody's good. Kids are good. Just been chilling. Just got them straight before I came. And doing the podcast.
Yo,
all right.
Dude, it was super random, too. I was like, yo, let me see if fucking Irv wants to fucking, just podcast in like a day and a half.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Dude, I'm stoked to get busy because, like I said, there was such a lull in, like, putting shit out that I was like, fuck, I gotta catch all up again. And I was like, fuck it, dude, let's just put shit out. Have some fucking fun, dude.
Pump out the content.
Dude, so what's new, bro? Fucking, you have a new podcast coming out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what's the name of it?
You
guys decided?
Yeah.
Dude, hit me, dude.
We got a couple going. We're thinking, dude, are you serious?
Word?
Yeah.
Dude, are you serious? Yes.
Yeah, because we usually we say that shit all the time.
Like, come on, dude. You fucking serious?
Dude, are you serious? So just political shit,
everything,
marriage, relationships, family. We're always just like, dude, are you fucking serious?
Dude, that's a pretty broad spectrum too. You cover a lot of shit with that. Shit. So that's dope, dude. So you guys just plan on fucking talking everyday shit, right?
Everyday shit, do some relationships, do kids, political shit. Thinking about just everything, bro.
Current events.
Yeah, current events.
Dude, that's kind of what I'm morphing into also. It's like I'm doing a lot of conspiracy shit, but it's like I'm trying to broaden. You know what I mean? Because everybody's like, dude, I don't talk conspiracies. I was like, dude, I just want to talk to my fucking friends.
They're actually not conspiracies no more.
They're not.
So,
but to some people,
it's still friends, though.
Still fucking head in the sand, dude. You know what I mean? And they're like, dude, I don't know anything about shit. And I'm like, I just want to talk to you, dude.
That's how you learn, though. You listen.
Word up. Speaking of which, dude, what the fuck is going on with Bitcoin out there?
Oh, shit's going crazy. So, it went from 13,000 to 15,000 right now.
Holy shit.
This week alone.
This week?
Yeah. So, the feds seized a couple $1 billion worth of Bitcoin from the Silk Road.
What?
Remember that dark web?
Bust.
Yeah, the dark web. So they busted these guys, the founders of them, all over the world and shit. They weren't really doing nothing crazy. They were selling drugs. I mean, black market items, but doing transactions off the grid, basically. Nothing crazy, no terrorist activities or nothing.
It's a not to interrupt you. It's a slippery slope on the dark web.
Yeah,
because you get a lot of fucking scumbags.
You do.
Too. I'm not more concerned with drugs, as in the exploitation of children.
Yeah,
and women
yeah,
and
that.
Shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the But I always parallel it too, same shit with our banking system.
Yeah.
Cartel money being moved.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Everything's washed.
They always try to look at Bitcoin people are doing bad things with them. People do bad things with cash. It's no different. You know what I mean?
No. It sure is, dude. Now, I see a lot of people that talk shit and they're like, oh, dude, it's just going to crash. It's, there's no, it's unregulated. And, dude, listen, man. I loved how you put it in your post the other day. Is how you own everything. Right?
Yes.
You fucking, now, explain that to me. Explain to, the Ethereum. That's what it was. Now, how does that work? You literally own, it's your wallet, right?
Your wallet.
How does your intellectual property and all that stuff come into it?
So
Ethereum, intellectual property.
So Ethereum, they're smart contracts. So so one Ethereum is 16-digit numerical code, that's unique.
Right.
So once it's yours, there's no central authority that controls it.
Right.
So they're not basically like there's not like a Facebook where they could shut your post down or nothing like that.
Right. There's no.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Like if you lose it, you lose it. It's gone. Like there's no help desk. There's no. There's nobody. Like they just set up the blockchain. Same with Bitcoin.
So right. So it's entirely in your control.
It's entirely, and that's really the allure for me is that it's showing that we don't need a banking system.
Right.
Like there's no need for a banking system. You set up the blockchain and everybody could look at the transactions. So that's how it's verified. So like they don't know what you bought, but they know that you sent 2 Bitcoin to somebody or 2 Ethereum to somebody.
Right.
Everybody can see that. And there's a unique ID for that. So you can't stop that transaction. Like you can't do a stop on it. You can't.
Oh, so once it's done, like once you send it, it's sent.
It's sent. So they are coming up with some things where you could resend it back, like trying to like a third party. It still be decentralized, but you send it to a third party. Then the other person would send the goods to you. You say you got the goods, and then that third party will release it.
Well, that's kind of like what PayPal does, right?
It's like so when 10 years ago. I mean, it's been a while, man. Now,
when did you get in? When did you get into Bitcoin? Because the last episode, dude, we planned on talking about it, and we didn't.
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah, I know we didn't. 3 hours.
We didn't even touch it, dude. So when did you get into Bitcoin? And what made you get into Bitcoin?
So 2011, like I started hearing about it, but you couldn't really buy it. You had to buy it on the dark web, so I couldn't get access to it. In 2013, they came out with some exchanges where you could buy it, but you had to buy it from an individual. So I got a couple times. They're like, okay, I'll send you the cash, and then they're gone. And then they came out with an exchange where you could buy it, but then they had that third party in there where you could get it. But I was paying for $100 of Bitcoin. I was paying a $20 fee to get it.
Holy shit!
But I really didn't care because I was making that 20 back like before the transaction was even, as the price was growing.
And perspective, you bought it at how much?
$4 originally.
$4 originally, and now it's at 13. Oh, what'd you say? 15,000, and it's been how long? So you say you got it in 11?
I got it in 14. I started watching like 11, about 10 years now.
That's still a good time to get in, though. You got in before the fucking craze. You know?
And you know what's crazy? It's not going anywhere. You see all the turmoil and shit going on in the world. The crazier the world gets, the more expensive Bitcoin gets.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, and there's only ever going to be 21 million of them.
Wow.
So
how do they regulate that, though? So, like, you can't create any more Bitcoin after 21 million?
After 21 million, no. So, you could dedicate your, so how they really decentralize it is miners dedicate some of their computer power to
cloud space.
Yeah,
right?
So they're processing transactions.
Right.
So like I have an app on my phone, I process transactions. They pay me a small amount of Bitcoin. Right. But there's like big mining places that create the Bitcoin, like major. So that's how the network works. So you can't kill Bitcoin because it's spread out
across so
many computers. Like you have to shut down the internet, basically kill it, and even that you got hard cards where you could do it offline too now. So
right. Well, I remember with like the payment cards, right?
Yeah, the payment cards.
Well, I remember seeing your
BitPay cards.
Yeah, I remember seeing you buy a Stewart's coffee with it, like the first time.
Man. But it's so open now. Like now, I buy on Cash App. Like I pay like 30 cents to buy Bitcoin now.
Yeah, and it's so like now for 30 cents, what increment do you get? Because
it's just a transaction. So whatever, you could buy whatever.
Oh, okay. So that's just a transaction.
Somebody sent a couple weeks ago. Somebody sent $40 billion for $3.
Holy shit!
Instantly. So it's like that to send $40 billion would be hundreds of millions in the banking system.
Yeah, absolutely.
They just sent it for $3.
Wow.
So they're like,
but now that. See, now to a normal person, it's well, why the fuck are they transferring $40 billion? Well, that's the thing, man. Is it's nobody's fucking business. You know what I mean?
It's not.
You know?
And
when it is, these government agencies fucking tax the shit out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
They do.
I mean, who knows who they're transferring $40 billion for, but
so like all of the banks are into it heavy now, man. So
they got to stay alive, dude.
They have to. They're all thinking about their own coins. Like, I mean, you can create your own coin with it on Ethereum with a click of a button.
That's crazy.
I'm thinking about that. A lot of like small cities are starting to create their own cryptocurrency.
That's so dope.
So like stores are accepting it. I mean, all it is currency is you believe there's a value to it.
Well, right, and that's it.
That's it.
It's the same. It says it on the dollar bill.
Yeah, you just believe the shit's worth something. And that's it.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy to me, dude, is that we can sit here and like a lot of society says, well, Bitcoin is shady as fuck, but then don't look at the obvious shit that's been done over cash. You know what I mean? Obvious, you know, obvious. Like, and it pushes so much other shit, dude. Black market shit. You know. And then it's like you said, destabilization. Also, fucking war is profitable, dude.
It is,
like
man.
Chaos is profitable. You know.
It really is.
And in hindsight, do you remember when we did our first episode at my mother's house? It was funny, man, because it was like right after like Corona, like it was just simmering down, and you couldn't get hand sanitizer, you couldn't get toilet paper, you couldn't get anything like that, and now it's in a fucking abundance, bro. You walk into Home Depot and you can get fucking thousands of masks, thousands of fucking bottles of fucking. Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they all started making all of that stuff heavy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got to push it.
What's missing? Oh, you know what's been missing is taco shells, bro.
No fucking way.
Weird, bro.
Taco shells?
Taco shells.
Why?
I don't know, bro. It's the weirdest thing. I'm going into all these markets like, yo, there's no.
Dude just wants some fucking tacos.
I think, like, we started having tacos heavy. Like, we just makes us happy, have tacos.
Oh, yeah, bro. Like, tacos
Corona.
make everybody happy.
Corona, we try to have a taco night every week.
you have to, though, man, mentally.
Yeah, you do.
It's a good routine to have, dude. So, getting back to the Bitcoin, dude. So, like, obviously, how did coronavirus affect Bitcoin? It didn't, right?
It didn't.
Didn't.
So, when people are home more, crypto tends to do better. They have more time to research
fucking with it,
coins. Right? I used to trade. I don't really trade now, and I just accumulate. Because Bitcoin's gonna, I mean, unlike the U.S. dollar where they just print as much as they want.
Yeah, right.
Everybody knows there's only gonna be 21 million.
So you got to get in it.
You got to, even if you buy $100.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to buy an entire Bitcoin. You can buy $5 of Bitcoin.
Right.
You know, $10, $20, $100.
And now, how does it grow, though? Like, so, like, if I were to buy, like, because I know exactly what you're talking about. On my Robinhood, like, I fucks with Robinhood a little bit. And on my Robinhood, like, it'll allow me to buy cryptocurrency, you know, and it's kind of just generalized, like, cryptocurrency, you know, but it's like I can buy as much as I want. So, what's the percentage that you get? Obviously, it's probably a lot of math, but like, what does it break down to? Is it Satoshis or is it
Satoshi? Yep.
All right. So now, what's a Satoshi?
Satoshi. So there's 10 million digits in Bitcoin. So it's like 10 million Satoshis.
Okay.
And then you have
it's like 100 pennies equal $1.
It's the penny of Bitcoin,
right,
basically. But that's obviously named after who created it, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Imagine being that dude.
That dude.
Yeah, talk to me. Do you know anything about him?
That dude. Nobody knows who he is.
What? Is it a fake identity? Is it just like an assumed identity?
Just assumed. They're not sure. But
imagine being this guy.
He wrote a paper about the banking system and was just like, this isn't the future. Like, this system's corrupt. It's, you know,
it's old. It's outdated.
You got people in Africa who can't even buy things because they're not in the banking system, because the banking system says, oh, you're not worthy for us to bring our services to you.
Exactly. You're not eligible.
Yeah, you're not. Or Gaddafi, you know your people who said, no, we don't want it. He wrote this whole paper about the banking system, created this blockchain, this original. They call it the Genesis block, the first block of Bitcoin, the Genesis. So it's the start of it. And so he wrote the paper. He created this blockchain. He created a wallet. So all of the wallets that people who hold Bitcoins, they're listed. It's just a unique ID though. It's not like John Brown from Connecticut owns it. It's just a number.
Yeah. And that's your number.
So his wallet has, I want to say $20 billion. Yeah, he's up there. But he never touched it.
Just left it alone.
It's still in there. And so the thing about Bitcoin is everybody can see that wallet.
So it's on. So anybody can just tell whoever. So you don't know who it is, obviously. Unique ID. Yeah. But you can see motherfuckers' wallets.
Yeah. So you can see a wallet with billions of dollars in it.
Holy shit!
They're all listed, so they'll tell you the top holder of Bitcoin all the way down to the guy who's got 50 cents.
Holy shit! Dude.
And so these numbers are transacted. So people are sending it to people. And so each transaction is always populated.
Yeah, it's changing.
Nobody can touch it. Nobody can alter numbers. Nobody can get in there and do some shady shit with it.
So how do you think, obviously you said 20 billion in Bitcoin, but how do you think he profited from it? Obviously, he had 20 billion. He's obviously wealthy if he never touched 20 fucking billion in
wealthy
Bitcoin.
As shit.
You're wealthy as fuck.
You're
on another level.
You're on another level.
And what do you you didn't touch 20 million, bro. You just created something
and left it.
And left it alone. That's humanitarianism.
That is. So that means it wasn't about the money. Because obviously he could make money on the back end. But so when all of this came out, there was all these people who were supposedly working on it. So all of the governments of the world was sniping them off. Bow, dead.
Damn.
Bow, dead. Bow, dead. All these people the original people who were kind of we worked on the paper. We did some stuff.
Yeah,
we got some wallets and stuff.
Yeah.
They tried to snipe it before it ever got out, bro.
Of course.
So that's why what he did was genius. He's I know they'll kill me for this.
Yeah.
So
no question, because let's remind everybody listening, man, you do not own your wealth. You know what I mean? You could have $1 million sitting in the bank right now, and at any given time it could be gone. Fucking gone,
bro.
And you're broke.
You're done.
You're done. You know what I mean? So and I think that has a lot to do with the regulation by banking systems, because it's if you have $1 million, go into a bank right now and try to get $1 million cash. If you have it, it'll never happen. You know what I mean? No. It'll never. You might get it in a number of ways, but that $1 million isn't sitting at that bank.
It's not there. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's all digital.
Everything's digital.
It's already digital.
Yeah.
But their digital numbers are just numbers.
So why do you think that doesn't help them though? Because obviously with the Rona and all that shit, it's they were kind of moving to a cashless
yeah, they were trying.
They're obviously there's a lot of people going against it, but that you would think if you I guess it's still not regulated though. They're not getting a piece of it, so that's why they probably wouldn't want it. But most people are getting bit cards. Most people are getting QR codes and shit like that. So
they're. I think the bank. So what's great, why I love the space is because we get happy that the banking system's coming in, but we're that's just good to bring the masses
more. Right.
Outside of that, we really don't
But is it the
any
banks?
of their products or anything? We're nah, we're good.
So, but is a bank reselling it though? It's so a bank gets into it and says, you know what? Well, our clients, you know what I mean? If they want Bitcoin, do they make a profit on that or some shit?
Yeah. So most 401ks you could buy Bitcoin now with.
No shit.
Yeah. So you could, you can even get part of your weekly salary from your employer to automatically buy Bitcoin for you. So I want to allot $50 every pay period to buy Bitcoin.
Holy
and like
shit.
your employer doesn't know that you're buying Bitcoin,
but it's going.
but it's a transaction,
yeah.
so it's none of their business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what you're buying. So so you can do that. I mean, it's really wide open now, and so banks are about to allow you to keep your cryptocurrency in a bank account.
No shit. But for a fee.
But you no longer own it.
Yeah, see? That's that shit. That's the ownership of it.
You no longer own it, bro. And that defeats the purpose.
It defeats the whole purpose.
So it's like, because even on exchanges, like, so I've been caught in so many exchange hacks. Right now I got.
What do you mean a hack? Like you got hacked?
So those third-party exchanges, so like Stacks, Coinbase is a little more secure, but just any other exchange like Binance or another party. So let's say like PayPal, for instance. Like,
right.
For example, like you send your money to your PayPal account, like PayPal technically controls that money because it's in their account.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if PayPal got hacked, they won't get your private information.
But they got your money.
But they got your money. You know what I mean? So while I'm trading and trying to buy Bitcoin,
it's like, fuck, dude, you should have just stole my identity.
I know. which is all over the place. Like,
right.
I got like 183 my identity has been compromised notifications for like my email passwords. I mean, chased for the banks, email accounts, health accounts, your credit cards.
Yo, it's so weird you say that because like I just tried to get a new social security card, and I go on. They tell you that I go online, create an account, whatever. So I create an account, put in my social, all this shit, dude, and it pops up and it's like, yo, did you have a mortgage in the March of 2020? Like, motherfucker, I don't own my house. Like, you're out of your tree. Like, and then it's like, all right, so can't verify there. So it's like, we'll go, all right, well, any of these your phone numbers? No. So none of those. I hit none of the above, right? And then the last question was like, is any of these yours middle name? And I'm like, no. So I'm like, dude, they locked me the fuck out.
You failed the test.
I failed the test,
but it wasn't
none
your
of
test.
my information.
It wasn't your test.
What was my test? Dude, it gets even better.
On,
and then I call, and they're like, the best we can do is unlock it for you. You can try again. So we went through that about 3 times, and that didn't work. And now I have to fucking wait for a form. So, dude, it's the worst.
Send the form back.
With my ID. Physical copy.
So that's
if anybody's wondering about the process.
You can... So, like, what I was talking about with Ethereum, that's a prime example. Like, you can be uniquely registered through an Ethereum. Like, you no longer need a social security card.
Right.
Because nobody else can have your wallet, and it's tied to you. But all of that information can be digitally stored in there.
Right.
And so, Social Security say, we need information from you on this, right? So, they'll send you a small amount of Ethereum to you, right, to process this transaction. Yep. You on the other end say, I accept this, and they get the information they need.
Right.
So
it's just that information.
That information.
It's just enough to make the transaction happen.
Correct.
And it's and in all reality, it's not really 2 individuals communicating with each other. It's 2 sets of numbers.
Correct.
So it's like that. It's not attached to.
Correct.
Not attached to somebody.
Yes.
But it's yours.
Yeah, but it's yours, yeah.
And
so you just send it out, bro. And it's like, right now, all of our information's online. Like, the thing that crypto's going to do is be able to reclaim our personal identities.
Right.
Like, no, Facebook, you can't sell this. Yeah. Like, if you want to sell, what type of soft drinks I drink, here's a fee that I want to charge you, and I'll release it to you.
Right.
So now you can sell my data, but I'm selling it to you. Yeah. You're not just taking it and selling it to other people making billions of dollars off of our information.
Right. And I think would be a great idea, man, is maybe a social media platform that's based around that idea. Because I think with the current ones, like you're hamstrung into, if you want to be on Facebook, you got to agree to the terms and conditions. So guess what? I don't know who the fuck has ever read those, but they're not good.
They're not good for us. Yeah. Hold on. Let my attorney read this.
Right. You know, so it sucks now because we're a part of a system that's already in place, you know, but this is what's cool about Bitcoin is it's disrupting the current system, and the people that hold power don't like it, dude.
They don't. They don't, but they struggle. I think they're getting a little past it. They really struggled, like, accepting it, and they tried to kill it so many ways, but it's not going nowhere. So now they're like, okay, how do we get down?
Right.
Like, how do we get down to infiltrate this system?
We gotta get in.
We gotta take control of it. Right. So, I invested into a cryptocurrency called DApps. It's decentralized apps. So it's private. The key is privacy, right? So unlike Bitcoin, like you can't see me in your transactions. The system verifies the transactions behind it. Like we could still say, oh, this and that, but it's anonymous.
No shit.
It's no tracing, no, like,
and that's why they're scared.
And that's like next level, and that they won't accept that.
Yeah, well, the power structure wouldn't, you know, because then you literally take the power away. You're stripping the power, you know, and that's huge, dude. That's huge, but at what point do we get past this fucking system of control? You know, I keep telling people all the time, and it's like, we're a free country, sure, but I'm only allowed to do certain shit, you know, and I'm born into that system. I didn't have a choice in my consciousness to say, yo, dude, hey, whoa, I want to fucking be under this umbrella of what's called the United States, which is an actual corporation that gives us numbers and identifies us as fucking collateral. you know.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. But I'm digging it. So like now getting back to earlier. So what made there's a huge bust, right? And they just had what, like do you know anything about the investigation or?
They hit him up. They caught one of the dudes. And then they raided the main guy and hit him with all of that. But he just was running the platform. Like he wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna do all of this stuff. He just created a platform that allowed that type of atmosphere to happen and got. So they took that Bitcoin, so it reduced the supply of it.
Wow.
There's only gonna be 21.
So they seized it. They keep it
for now. But they auctioned Bitcoin off before. But everyone saw that and they're like, this Bitcoin is going to be locked up for God knows how long. Like,
forever.
Until
I just saw that I just read an article not too long ago that they had like found a vacant wallet or something like that, like maybe an abandoned wallet, and it had something crazy. So I have to Google it later, but
there's billions of dollars of lost wallets.
That's so insane.
So those are never coming back or never moving.
So how, like, that sucks. So, but there's still, like you said, only 21 million.
Yeah.
So for you really. So when do you know it's gone?
So just people who are like,
that's dead.
Like, I don't even know where, or people die and their family don't know. Like
they just leave it a wallet.
You know, like leave it in a wallet. Then you got the big wallets that some don't move ever.
Right.
They just chill, and it's like, when are they gonna sell it? So yeah, man, 21 mil. So they did a couple forks onto Bitcoin. So there's like, so they could piggyback on the blockchain. It runs the same as Bitcoin, but it's like a child of Bitcoin. So there's
now, is this like the oh fuck, now I'm drawing a blank, but what is it, like the SHA, what is it, there's certain different Bitcoins, right? This is what you're trying to, like, am I following correctly?
Yeah, so you have
Because there's a bunch of them. I remember you saying that there's like
there is. So they have all these different chains now. So there's another Bitcoin. There's another Bitcoin dark. There's Bitcoin light. There's Bitcoin whatever.
Yeah.
Controlled by people though. So
those are
the new Bitcoins are
that you could get from someone else.
Yeah.
So does that mean they already have the Bitcoin, or they're just mining it themselves and selling it?
It's not Bitcoin though. It's something it's a kid of Bitcoin.
So it's a cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
That's
born out of Bitcoin's blockchain. So they
how the fuck does I know this is getting deep now.
Yeah, it is.
But how? You obviously understand it a lot better than me. But how does that happen? How does you get a new Bitcoin out of? It's not Bitcoin, but it's like you said, a kid.
Like a spawn, a spawn.
How does a new one spawn?
So they build a new system. So cryptocurrency all open source. So most coins they tell you this is how we built it. If you want to build on piggyback on this,
right?
Go ahead. It's like an open I don't own this.
So nobody
I created this for the world. You know what I mean? So
it's building another system in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's no longer the Satoshi system. It's a different one.
Yeah, it's a different one. And there's hundreds of them.
See, and that's so now are they still capped at that $21 million or 21 million?
No, you can make so when you create it, you can set your own limit. Say we created a nonsensical
so it's kind of like investors,
which we should.
My god!
On Ethereum,
dude,
that'd be pretty badass.
Well, I think after this episode, we will definitely certainly talk about that shit.
That would be very nice.
I would like that.
Yeah, that would be.
But what is the process of doing something like that? So you did you take the businesses and make an Ethereum coin, or what does it do for, like you said, it's like my intellectual property and all that stuff?
So if you were to start a new one, kind of what to do? So it really is just
people investing into it.
Yeah, it's you start. You kind of solve a problem, like most of the coins do. There's coins that are for credit. You wanna control your credit better. There's coins for buying houses and investing in real estate.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, there's coins for all types
of
shit.
So they're, like you said, they're filling gaps.
Yeah, they're filling gaps, and people are creating So, I invest in this one coin. They do all logistics for our shipping. So, each ship will have a unique wallet code, right? So, you can upload, logs of what's on it and whatever. So, you can't, when that ship gets to the port, it can't be tampered with because it's on the blockchain.
No,
you can't be there's 10 cars and there's really 5 cars.
Right.
It's locked in. No, the blockchain says this. And the blockchain's the authority because it's keeping a record that can't be tampered. So you don't need a person to be
and this is just the system.
This is just for one unique idea.
That's so
for
cool.
System. So there's solar coins. You invest in their coins. They do solar projects.
That's so.
There's coins
sick,
for there's
and now you get a return on them.
Yeah, you get a return. It's like investing into a startup. So it's just projects, man.
I would love to find out more about it for sure. That's so fucking
cool,
there's
dude. There's a coin XLM. It's for micropayments. So they're in Africa turning every phone into their own bank.
No shit.
Yeah, every phone's there. So every there's villagers that are I couldn't sell my goods nowhere. Now I can. You could pay me in this coin for my goods and services, and then as more people are using it, my value's growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm creating wealth too. The more we use
revenue
it,
stream.
And so it's with that, it's they call them the unbanked. So there's 4 billion people in the world that's not in the banking system. So like that's a huge growth. Like why shouldn't they have access? Why shouldn't everybody have access to the banking system?
Absolutely, and not one that's greedily
and
controlled.
Exploiting you and trying to exploit you too. You know
here's your interest rate. Here's your
China's doing that shit a lot right now.
Yeah, well, dude, it's the politics are fucking insane, dude. I can't believe people still buy into this fucking system, dude. Like, it's so crazy that
sad, bro.
It really is, dude. And like I said, I'm not here to tell anybody what to think or how to think, but to bring different perspectives into your thought process. And with the current system, man, the banking system has put so many people on the street. You know, the black community, dude, weren't even allowed in.
To the banking system.
Like, and it's they say they make a couple concessions. You know what I mean? They say, all right, we'll deal with the black community. We'll deal with this. You know what I mean? But that's only to fucking say, okay, be quiet. Settle down. Stop fucking protesting. Stop doing this.
Yeah, stop.
Right?
Yeah, and they get more money.
Dude,
in their accounts.
They get a ton of money, and they just transfer a couple zeros into your account, dude, and you fucking...
You're off.
It's the same thing with this fucking... Most people got stimuluses put directly into their account, And guess what? They just added a couple
zeros to it. Yeah, there was no dollars transferred.
There was nothing. You just go and get some paper out of the ATM.
Get some paper.
Yeah, But in any event, it's super cool, man. I'm so glad we got to talk about it. So, what do you think the biggest pros are?
For the market,
just for Bitcoin in general. Like,
I think, like, seriously, that I don't know who created it. I mean, there's theories that like artificial intelligence created it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what do you mean?
Like an escaped AI?
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope idea.
It really is.
Cool. I mean, that'd be an interesting way it went. You know what I mean?
The top hacker in the world said they had him take on Bitcoin.
Couldn't do it.
He tried every entrance into the blockchain, but when he would access it, the code would change.
No way. So on the
and
spot.
close the door like.
So on the spot, you're
done. Oh, word! That was a nice try.
And they're not stupid. They know They know what they're doing.
He's the top. He's the world's guy. Government's paying him. There's nothing that he tried.
He's breaking it. He's a
legit
breaking
dude.
Yeah, he's a legit dude, man.
If he's not, and his name rocks bells in that world, so it's not like it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, and he said, like, there's no flaws in this, and I don't believe that a human could create code this perfect.
Well, that's it though. Is if you're the guy, you're the and I'm sure there's other people out there, dude. Anonymous, and there's mad fucking hackers. There's hacker collectives and shit, and they do this shit for fun. They say, you know what, we're gonna hack the fucking Pentagon today because let's do it.
Yeah,
this is a challenge, and to not be able to get in at any point and to have numbers change on them in the process, that would lead me to believe that there's something actively like, what do you do? Write that in code? Write it in, like, somebody tries that?
You would have to write that beforehand in the code.
Way ahead of time.
You'd
have to see that. You'd have to see that.
You'd have to see it. And so, the other thing is, right? So, Bitcoin created, like, through the mining and the transactions, it's creating the most computing power ever. So, it's like the whole computer brain, this blockchain, right?
Oh shit! So it's kind of an AI in itself.
In itself. So the more everybody's transacting, the more shit that's happening, the more people that are mining and take part in it, its brain power grows, right?
Oh yeah.
So it ended up passing like all top 10, and this was like 5 years ago. Top 10 supercomputers in the world.
Holy shit!
It was like it'd eat them for lunch. So when you go back to the AI theory, like, it's incentivizing us through a sick new system to, like, transact, but it's building its brain power. Like,
that's insane.
We're helping it build its brain power for cash.
And if you would think about it, dude, AI would need, you know what I mean? AI would need people to.
We would have to.
That'd be the best way to exploit human beings.
Us, right?
That'd be the best way to exploit human beings.
How would you get us?
Let's build it. We'll build it for you. You know, we're going to expand you. Everybody's going to be tied in. And then, boom.
And then, so you have that blockchain. So it's like, I'm like, and we're on the alien tip too, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, dude.
Like, it could be created on that end too.
Well, that's an interesting theory, dude. That's an interesting theory. Just hearing you say that just made my brain spin off, because what if it was a way to disrupt the world's governments, the power elite, say, there's always been a theory that there's warring factions of extraterrestrials, and there's the good guys, and then there's the fucking bad guys, and the bad guys love the power, the fear, the control. Queen of England's probably a fucking reptile. You dig what I'm saying? So that's an interesting theory, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking...
How sick, right?
That'd be insane.
It would make sense. You would want to free us.
And money's our real captor.
Yeah.
Stockholm Syndrome, dude.
Yeah, bro.
We're in love with our captor.
We love the cash. But then you throw all of that into Bitcoin and crypto for me, bro. I'm in there, bro. Because the possibilities are
endless.
Yeah, you're like.
That is such an interesting theory, dude.
Right? And nobody's really talking about it.
Well, I've never once in the time that I've heard or researched Bitcoin anything about AI, and just to have that thought process is pretty crazy, dude, because the way you explained it, it's like a brain and then a whole bunch of tentacles that are reaching out everywhere, and
in exchange for computing power.
In exchange for power.
So you give me some of your computing power, and I'll give you some of my Bitcoin.
That's crazy. So it's an exchange.
It's an exchange.
But it's weird to me what the end game would be other than to free us, because you get rid of the money, the cash. Dude, listen, you got people killing over Jordans. You got people killing over fucking drugs.
Yeah.
It all revolves around money.
It's all cash.
Cash, dude.
Cash was everything around me.
Yo, tell him. Green.
Green. That's true, bro. So it's I think I'm in it for the future. I always say it is the future. I think we leave this old system behind. It's an old system.
Yeah, for sure. It's outdated.
It was we had kings, bro. One family had all the wealth.
Do you still know what the Queen of England owns, dude? She still owns 1/3 of the world.
She owns.
Dude, that's insane.
That's just ridiculous, though.
It's insane.
It's nobody's riding horses.
And they wanted the taxpayers to pay for the renovations to Windsor Castle. Come on, dude. No. You got all this money. You got fucking...
And people were like, we should. It's our civic duty. I'm no.
Word.
Yo. Fighting people about it.
Dude.
This is our queen.
This is our queen, and we need to pay her bills for all of her castles and fucking everywhere.
I was looking at her, their real estate, and it was just I was just blown away, bro.
It's insane.
I was Google Earth in it.
Bro, did you ever look into the Rothschilds? Because the Rothschild family were one of the very first families to establish a banking system. And what they would do is Amsher Rothschild, I believe it was the one, he had a bunch of sons, dude, and then educated them into the banking system and then sent them off. Boom, boom, here, England, the U.S., fucking here, and they established banking systems, and it was family run. And same thing, dude, they were gifting Austria or some shit, dude. There's a map of Wikipedia, dude, it'll show giant fucking mansions, giant castles, dude, that they just donated. Here you go. Donate this estate to the Queen of England. Yeah, dude. No, they're just giving it away. It was somebody's house at one point, but blessing whoever. I don't know who they were giving it to, dude, but they donated that shit. And that just shows you the amount of wealth when you're talking about a $1 billion castle. You know what I mean? You're gifting it.
You can't, their money's not even on the grid. Because they're like, oh, they ain't Bill Gates 40 billion and all that stuff. Like,
yeah.
Dudes had bank like
forever.
Hundreds of years ago. And they didn't fall off. They didn't fall off. So, like, just sitting there, what do you think it's really worth?
Well, right. And that's it. And, like, I always love when it's like, oh, shit, Warren Buffett donated 99% of his fortune. Yeah, because that's still, like, that 1% he's keeping is still $100 billion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It still leaves him the Forbes number 2. Number 3.
Still.
Still. It's insane. So, but in any event, you get into shit like that, bro. And the point is those banking systems are.
How do you feel about the ultra wealthy, in a sense? Like, what are your thoughts on, like, do you think they should be allowed to accrue that much? Or
all right, so I think in the sense of, like, I don't believe in money, dude. Like, I'll let everybody know that, like, as much as we all need it to survive, I do not believe in it. I always feel like the world has enough resources for all of us to do what we have to do.
Very true.
And when you bring things like capitalism in it and money, that's where greed happens. That's where people aren't the same person. You know what I mean? Like, say, like, me and you, we're going to make a trade. You know what I mean? And I trade you for goods and services. You grow food. You know what I mean? You provide a certain junk removal, whatever. We figure out our transaction. And the original communities, it would be like, okay, dude, we just make this trade. You know what I mean? Nobody's wealthier than the other. And it's like we gave them a pedestal. So, but it's also tough because I want to see you get rich on your business. You know what I mean? I want to see Johnny upstairs be the fucking best barbershop in the world. You know what I mean? Same thing with Kenny. So, but there's a certain level of wealth that is attached to that. Do I think the uber rich, like you're talking like Rothschild money, dude, which is uncountable? No. There's I don't think so. Because I think they did it in ways that were not the most morale, or moral.
Yeah.
You know? Because you're funding wars, dude.
Bloody.
It's bloody. It's disgusting, dude. So like that's a different level of wealth though. So, like, do I feel like a person should be able to live the American dream, come here, or be here and work their ass off and fucking get to be wealthy? Absolutely.
Nice.
But I just don't think, like, old money, bush money, you know what I mean? Fucking, like, dude, come on. Funding wars, you fucking.
Yeah, it should be, like, come on.
Military-industrial complex, bro, is really a bunch of rich guys that are like, yo, dude, we gotta go get oil from Iraq. We want to fight Osama bin Laden, but we're gonna jump up in Iraq real quick.
We're gonna jump up.
So I mean, I think anybody should be able to get rich.
Yeah.
But I also think that we could have a wealth that is not determined by money.
I agree.
Because like if I provide corn or something like that, dude, which is unrealistic in a society that we live in.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
You think maybe there's so many more people now that maybe part of the system has to function that way?
I think so, in a sense, if we're gonna go with people needing help, and everybody needs help, and that is, I think, where a government is supposed to come in and supposed to do its job, is where, like, when we shouldn't have a fucking skid row, bro. We shouldn't have, like, people just everywhere fucking on the streets. Like, drug abuse, that's different because you kind of made a decision and we can help you get away from it, but ultimately that's your choice to change it. You dig what I'm saying? But like a single mother of 4 or 2 or 1, you know what I mean? Like that can't pay the bills, dude. She's got to go work and then pay for daycare and everything else. That's what the government's for. It's not here to tell us, what we can and can't do. Mm-hmm. But again, let's get to the human level of it. Like I said, I didn't sign up to be under this umbrella that you call society.
I've been thinking about that, man. Like, a lot lately. We're always in this constant like struggle here in this country, like for just
let's make it
just
bigger. Let's make
yeah.
it bigger than the country, though.
Yeah.
Or let's make it reality.
Yeah.
The reality of it is in our reality, we have a lot of angst, bro. A lot of fear, a lot of fucking anxiety, a lot of, it's like this election. How have you felt the last 2 weeks not knowing the last week not knowing who the president's going to be?
It seems,
and I don't give a shit, but at the same time, I'm like, all right.
Last night, Joe Biden spoke, and they showed a parking lot, bro, with cars in it, with nobody in the cars, and multiple duplicates of trucks. So, like, they had this...
Photoshopped the shit out of it?
They had this red pickup truck. Like, it was like one of those Jeep shits. So, it's like, you definitely know what it is.
Right.
They have another red one, like, facing this way. They got, like, Biden stickers on them. Like, nobody in the car, and the horns are beeping. And I'm like, are they fucking serious right now?
Wow.
Like,
dude, that's how...
This
is how obvious it is, though. This is what drives me nuts. I didn't see that, but it just shows you how fucking stupid they think we are.
Are you... Yeah, bro. Like, in court's like, there's nobody in the fucking cars. I'm like, no, there's not. And they're like, ha, ha. And he's talking up there. Yeah, it's like... So I'm like, I just think, bro, that they're trying to ramp up anxiety in everybody because they know on the ends there's tension that they built up and the people have built up, right?
Yeah.
So the longer it goes, and then you got Trump like, oh, they're stealing it, it's fraud. They're dumping garbage trucks there, and his people are like, yeah, it's fraud. Like, you know what I mean? Hyped up. Like, and then the other side's hyped up. Now people are on the streets now. So, like, what's the trigger?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've been pumping the narrative of civil war. Like, not saying it's going to go there, but...
No. But this is the media is pushing that.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, bro.
Bro, it's Saturday.
Bro, you had 99%, bro, like 5 days ago. Like, you're talking 1% and you're... Nah, well, it'll probably be next Thursday.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, it just... The whole thing looks like a skit, like a Saturday Night Live, like
it really does
production, like nobody's business.
And that's what is. It's so funny. I seen a meme, and I hate to reference memes, dude. But
no, come on.
There was a meme, dude, where it was literally like, the Republican may not win or the Democrat may not win, but you know who won? The government. The government won. It did. It's. Chap said it best. It's two wolves and a sheep fighting for what's for dinner. Or, you know what I mean? Discussing what's for dinner.
Yeah.
Dude, we're the sheep,
that's
motherfucker.
That's real shit.
You know,
that's
and
real shit.
It's almost gotten to a point where like you said, it's comical in a sense because it's like, is this reality TV? Is this like legit reality TV? I get it. Trump's he's a fucking comedian, dude. He trolls everybody. And like you said, they cast out in the election. This is all the shit that's trickling down to us. You know, and then you said people get on the streets and it's, oh my God, they're fucking Trump. Oh my God, Biden's doing this. You know, and
not to mention
it's division, dude.
We all got furloughed. Cats lost their jobs.
Yeah.
Corporations shut down. Malls are shut down. People are sick, like nobody's like parents are home with kids, like you know what I mean, like
and
teaching them.
And
you're just like, nah, fuck that guy, no, fuck this one, like all this tribalism, bro. It's just like it's insane, man.
Well, it's so funny. I said to somebody last night, I was like, you know what, dude? You know what I haven't heard about in a long time is a school shooting. You know, in a long time, and I'm not crediting anyone for that, but it's so strange how the narrative. Like, the overall narrative has changed, you know? And then it's like, oh, you're not here. Like, when they need the distraction, they fucking utilize it. You know?
They already have the ultimate right now.
Dude, the election is fucking huge, dude. And it's going to cause so much shit, and then they're going to lock it back down, which I hope they don't, you know?
They're gonna, bro. 120,000 yesterday. The last 2 days, bro.
Holy shit.
Like, a day.
But but here you go. Is it media? Is this a fucking a ploy to fucking get us? I don't know. The whole shit's tough for me, dude.
It's so hard nowadays, bro. It's just so much information. There's like legit looking information that you just think is official, but
it's not.
Your official sources may bullshit you.
Oh, every time, dude. And it's so much. They push so much at you, so quick.
So much. Yeah,
so quick.
Info.
It's and next thing you know, you're looking left and everything's going right, and I can't believe it. Like humans are intelligent creatures, dude, and why we buy into this still, like this idea of red and blue, black and white. You know what I mean, dude? We are fucking humans, dude. We don't get credit for that.
No. Yeah.
We don't get credit for that. We get credit for all the labels.
Yeah. It's
division. It divides us.
Probably like chimpanzees, bro. Apes still.
No, there's no question. Shit, dude, aliens are looking at us like, yo, look at these little fucking jerk-offs.
Yeah. Like, what are they putting in their river?
Yeah.
Yo, it's disgusting.
Dude, are they shitting where they... Are they shitting where they sleep, dude?
Right? Yeah, bro. Like,
wow.
Crazy.
But
yeah.
We are literally a giant beehive.
We are.
You know? And
we
are the worker bees. And the queens, and they're still up there, dude.
It's crazy, I feel good, too. Like, as mad strife and shit. We got good people in our lives.
Oh, bro.
I'm like, I don't even care about I monitor it to make sure, like, I'm aware of what's going on so I can react or do what I gotta do.
So we can come here and do our thing.
Yeah. Other than that, bro, I'm like...
Well, yeah, we are very fortunate, man, that we have such an open-minded group of people around us. And it's amazing, man, because I love having these conversations. I literally sat here with Johnny yesterday, or was it not yesterday, the day before. And it's just talking to our friends, bro. This shit is so therapeutic. It's so much fun. We can express ourselves how we want to. I love this shit.
That's great. I love that.
Hell yeah, dude. I don't give a shit.
It's business and whatever. It's nice to just chill.
Relax, hang out. Right. And
some real shit.
And talk some real shit, dude. So how are the businesses going, dude? How's it going?
Businesses are going good, man. I'm doing really well. I need to figure out how to take that next step to grow.
Nice. So what you gotta do?
Really
trying to expand, or are you
trying to expand, but really trying to lock it down. Like, I'm doing a lot of different things, and I really want to get the environmental cranked a little more. You know what I mean? Right. Like, so that's the avenue I really want to go down. But equipment. A lot of the equipment. So I drive to Jersey to pick up a deal on like a negative air machine. Like, I drive to like Connecticut to get something like good deals. You know what I mean?
If it's worth it, though, bro. You know, to build the business. Hell yeah.
So I got all my equipment now. Like, I want to get like this vacuum for attic insulation and vermiculite.
Oh no shit!
Like, it would
pump it in or take it out.
Take it out.
Okay.
So like that's the fun one. Not like putting it in. I guess you could put it in too, but taking it out. So the vacuum would go in the truck. You have the long hose, like
right.
And
just
so
go right up with it.
All these old attics have it in there, so it'd be like just suck it up, dump it, whatever. But that joint's like $15,000.
Holy shit!
Just for that system. So
holy
it's like,
fuck!
Yeah, and I haven't seen anything like I could drive to and go get. Like that's
right now.
Right now, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I could use that SBA loan. You know what I mean? Like that they didn't give me. Like obviously they're like, which they didn't give to a lot of people. Yeah, but like, I know. The LA Lakers and shit like that.
Well, they got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Small business.
Yeah, $1 million.
Yeah, so crazy, bro. Y'all dudes right here, right in our circle, man, have fucking struggled because of that shit. Like,
yeah.
They give it to everybody
even
else.
More, huh? Yeah.
Well, they give it to the Lakers.
They
you know what I mean?
They really look at us like, oh, him?
Nah, he don't need that shit.
It's like, he really does need it, but nah, he don't need that.
Nah.
Well, yeah, so that's, I mean, that would have been a big help, dude. You know, but like that was like one of the biggest reasons like I got out of business was because it's so much fucking maintenance, you know. And I was like, ugh, I could be doing so many other things. Is what it is.
Yeah, he's like,
Well, not only that, dude, but a lot of times you have to be a certain way as a boss. Unfortunately, in construction, you start off with a lot of your friends and family, so it's like there's times where the lines get blurred, and I don't like having that relationship with my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I would just.
You're just like, screw that.
Rather not. But then you hire some fucking jerk off on Craigslist, and that don't work out. You know.
Yeah, I have like one guy who got out like 8 months ago. He's on probation, but like he's got some shit with his life that he's dealing with and whatnot. Like, but he's a good dude. Like he works
awesome.
with me every day. Like I always gotta like tell him shit. Like keep him on point, but he shows up, he does his thing. Like I respect that, man, and you know I treat him like a brother. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm gonna be an asshole. Like you know what I mean when you're not really holding up to your shit.
Right.
But I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you build your life outside of this work too. Like,
and that's
I want to see you doing good. Like,
but that is a brother relationship.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's how I look at it. Like more so than like the boss or whatever. Like, I mean, obviously I do call the shots, but I try to let the guys do a little bit, and they've been doing some jobs without me, and they've been doing good. Cool. So like, I want to grow that. Like. Kind of get a second crew.
Well, bro, you gotta sell jobs, bro. You gotta be the boss.
I know. I'm on jobs on the ladder too, and I'm like, guys, you realize when I'm here, what you guys are talking about next week? Like,
I know exactly what you mean, bro.
You're in there, bro. I know.
So it's like it's a lot to manage, dude. And I see you guys fucking doing mad work.
Yeah, we're blessed, man. Like people. Like, but we do what we say. Like, we do the job, fair pricing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so people just support, send people. So yeah, but I'm taking it steady, bro. It's a pandemic. Like,
yeah,
I get it. Like,
it is what it is.
And I'm not like I'm not a slave to it. Like, I have a good balance. Like, I don't want to be a slave to anything. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So
well, it takes a lot up mentally.
Yeah,
you know when you take that shit home with you and you worry about a job. Nah, you got them two fucking beautiful baby boys, dude. You gotta they gotta keep them dudes.
Yeah,
well, I'm sure they keep you busy as fuck.
They do, man. They're wild boys.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Yes.
Until they start talking shit. Dude, Cam, that's all Cam does.
He already does, man. Oh, man.
Cam, I can't get Cam to shut the fuck up now.
You can't?
I mean, it's in a fun way, dude, but it's like...
Ain't no way, yeah.
You know, he's the best at everything.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I fucking smoke you. Yeah, the best in basketball, I'm the best in football. Like, dude.
You're my son, man. I get it. Well, stop it.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
Dude, 15.
Damn.
15, bro.
15.
Yeah, he's old as shit now.
Yeah.
Fucking next year getting his license and shit.
What's his height? He grow out?
He's 6'1".
Oh, nice.
6 foot, I think.
Wow.
6 foot. So
6.
Yeah. He's big.
He's still balling?
Yeah, he's still playing.
Do you think he can knock you yet?
Bro, no way. No way. We had to wrestle the other day. Not the other day, but like probably like I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. Mikey, how'd that go?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Don't think about it, son.
Listen, sometimes they want a shot at the lion. Dude,
okay,
and it's like,
all right.
It is what it is.
You're like, oh, I knew this. I was waiting.
Dude, it's always because they think they're bigger than you.
Hey, I figured that 6 foot.
And
like, he's like filling out now.
Bro, I got experience.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Always on my side.
You got those grown man muscles. These muscles have been through some shit, son.
Some shit. Right. But at the same time, man, it's funny because it's like they start talking shit and then it's like, fucking whatever, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta calm them down a little bit. You know,
Dad, I'll smoke you on the court.
Yeah, every dude, he talks so much shit. But I used to a lot too. Like, I used to talk a lot.
I know
of shit.
you see yourself too.
Yeah.
I see myself in the boys, and I'm like, I can't even be mad at this shit.
Yeah, you can't.
That one was me right there. Just straight up, like, all right, little asshole, get out of here.
It's not even just that, like Mariah, dude. Like I was like, of course, when she was younger, being a jerk, I told her the middle finger, right? You know what I mean? And she, of course, her and Cam will get into it, and I'll catch her like she won't think anybody's looking. She'll be like.
Right.
Stick to Cameron, you know?
Yeah. Here you go, bro. Hold
this.
Just
knock that off. Come on, knock it off.
You're like, not cool. Not cool. Yeah.
So, but that's dope to hear, man. I'm glad that the family's doing good and shit. So tell me more about the motherfucking podcast. What are you guys going to get into? When are you guys launching?
We are going to do Friday of next week. At least that's the goal. And then our first joint's gonna be like the pandemic, like how it changed their lives and with the kids and family, and just that whole process. You know, we can go through start with that.
That's sick. Did you figure out the platforms to get on?
Looked at a couple, not quite set on them. I was looking at was it Podbean?
Yep, Podbean. Yep. See, I'm not on that one, dude. I'm on Anchor.
Okay, you're on Anchor.
Anchor just puts me on Spotify, which I just tried to get on Stitcher. And then I'm also on iTunes, I think, something like that. But YouTube's been the best, dude. Make sure you get a YouTube channel. Yeah, make sure you get a YouTube channel and fucking because it's so much easier. Like just click the link and it pops right up. You know. Okay. So, but what other ones were you looking into? Because I'm looking too. Like,
so I was looking at a couple. I wanted to edit like on the platform.
Yep.
Like without do like all the sound and all that stuff like right on the platform that we're recording to. Instead of doing it offline.
Right.
So that's just whatever one allows me to.
Well, dude, Anchor does that too.
Anchor does?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you after the podcast. Like
shit, you got an affiliate link?
I think so.
Yeah, send me it.
I'll
sign up for you. Boom.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure if I can do that, but I'll definitely send you the fucking information to do it because like Anchor's cool. Like it allows you as long as you create an ad for them, like they make it monetized. So like it's not much, dude. It's fucking literally pennies. Yeah. You know. I think in the entire time that I've been podcasting, I've made like $3. You know what I mean? And not a lot of episodes, you know. So, but at the same time,
still
like,
made money.
Right, you still made a little bit of money, and you can promote your shit. They'll put it on the front of it, and then what they'll do is they'll fucking inside the app and the website. Like I use the website and the app. You can go in and edit it. Like right now, I have my waveform coming up in Audacity.
Yeah,
you could have the same thing coming up in Anchor.
Why do you use Audacity?
Audacity gives me a lot more freedom. So like this one is an open source open source recording audio platform or program. You know what I mean? So like in this one, dude, so like I can go through and I'll show you with this one too. I got to imagine you have a lot of the same tools on Anchor. This one is just like I can watch a lot more tutorials and stupid shit like that. I can fade in and out. I can time lapse tools. So like when we're done, like I can take one piece of it and this piece of it and move it way over here. Okay. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, that's cool.
There's a lot of different shit that I can do with it. And I still don't even know a lot. I'm still actively
still more to open up, huh?
Dude, there's so much more, dude. Because you can play with all the sound, you can add audio, like you know how I did like a couple of the episodes where I put an ad on the front and then an ad on the back, or a preview on the front and then an ad on the back. Like that's, I don't know if you can do that in Anchor, but at the same time, like with this one, it's like so fucking crazy. It's like a time lapse tool, and then you add all the tracks, and it plays it perfectly for you.
Wow,
so it's
sweet, yeah.
So like I mean, it's just the very first one that I got accustomed to, and I just haven't been comfortable leaving yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
it's working. So I mean,
what did you decide to go with the mixer, or did you look into an interface or anything like that?
I have a mixer. I am plugging in directly to the laptop.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of what I was gonna try to bypass that because I didn't have the Wi-Fi.
Right. What, the Bluetooth?
The Bluetooth. Yeah, on mine.
The other one? The one I gave you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It does have it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I
think it's Bluetooth.
I
mean, I've always hardwired it, dude, just because, me personally, I did
USB to it, right?
Yeah, right here's the USB, and this runs from here into the laptop. But like, if you hit this, there's a mode button up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you hit the mode button, like that'll pop up PC, no, and Bluetooth.
Okay.
So, and I'll show you afterwards, so that way, and then you just Bluetooth it to your laptop, and it can record like that too. But in the beginning, when I had a different person doing it, like, we couldn't figure it out, so I knew it worked this way.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, dude,
let's do what works.
Do what works, and then when I have time, and now that I have time to really focus on my shit, I'm fucking gonna try to learn a lot more.
Nice.
So,
nice, man.
But yeah, yours should have it too.
Okay, so I could plug that in, and then I'd be good.
You should have it. Well, yeah, try the Bluetooth and let me know what happens.
Okay.
Like literally, there's a Bluetooth on yours. I know
okay,
for sure.
I'll check it
100%. I'm excited for you guys' fucking podcast. I'm so stoked.
I've
been trying to get everybody to start one, dude.
I know. You're like, start one. And then she heard yours, and then she's like, let's do it.
But dude, that's what I mean. Is like, yo, we're all the same people, dude. Let's fucking rock out.
Talk, man.
Let's fucking talk.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's be social.
Yeah, man. I think it's just time for stuff like this. This is the stuff that makes me happy, man. It's doing shit like this.
Yeah, it's relaxing, dude. And that's why, I got another one scheduled for tonight.
Do you?
Yeah,
you're back. Yeah.
Yeah, it was totally on a whim too, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me hit Tommy Seymour up, see if he wants to hang tonight." And he was like, "Hell yeah, dude, let's fucking do it." So now I have 3 of them done in 3 days.
Nice, and it's gonna keep flowing. I mean,
yeah, dude, I got Scott Walter coming on. I don't know if you ever seen the show America on Earth on the History Channel.
Yes,
he'll be on November 30th.
Nice,
doing a phone interview with
phone interview. Nice. Yeah. That's what's up, bro. Super proud of you taking a step and just getting out there and doing it, bro.
You just gotta do it.
That's how you gotta go, bro. You don't have everything, still get out there and do it. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you just rolled in. You rolled in.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, dude, like, I had a lot of, I was sitting on vacation. And I was sitting on, and I had some time to really think about it, and I had a game plan when I came out and was like, yo, this is really what I want to do. Even if I can't do it right this second, these are the steps I'm fucking doing to get there. And dude, now, fast forward fucking 6-7 months, dude, and I have my own spot. And to do it and focus on it and invite people to and come chill down.
This is nice, man. I feel at home, you know what I mean?
That's why I got all the comfort shit up and got my fucking weed shit. I got my fuck top shit. I got my fucking Tupac shit. You know what I mean?
Fuck out there, like, come on.
Yeah, man. So, but it's super cool to see you guys doing it too, man. And you can fucking 110% expect views from me.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, man. Dude. We're gonna go. We're gonna do one a week. I'm sure we'll do more. Like, we got the kids, so it's like we gotta.
Yeah, dude. Listen,
we're gonna do it last night, and son was out, Spencer was out. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna chill with you.
Yeah. It's real tough, dude, and that's why it was super necessary for me to have my own spot. The last time you were on, I did it at my mother's, and it's like, I gotta kick her out of her house. I gotta kick her dog out of her house. Like, you know what I mean? It's too much going on, and then you can't get in the vibe, dude.
We did Chap's basement too.
Yeah. We did that one too.
Yeah.
That one was fun too.
That was fun.
Hell yeah. But yeah, dude. So look for it Friday. What's it called again? Dude, are you serious?
Dude, are you serious?
Dude, are you serious? It's so fucking. That's such a good name, dude. Because it applies to fucking everything.
Right?
Oh man.
Like now I'm thinking too. You're like a Dude, are you serious segment? Like, this guy did this XYZ Jack.
Yeah.
Politician. Like
stupid shit.
Serious,
bro. And there's so many bloopers out there for you.
Yeah, I'm looking to have fun, bro. I'm just gonna have fun with it.
You have to, dude. Like you really. I'm trying to like take pressure away from it at all. You know, and just do us. You know what I mean? Be as genuine as possible, and then talk. Obviously, we're gonna talk about aliens and all that fucking other crazy shit. But at the same time, you're right. You know, but I just love conversating with my friends. And Fat Mike rolled my blunts today. That was cool.
Did you? Yo, Mike. Yo, you calm, man. You on meds now? They changed your cocktail, bro.
That's funny shit.
Nah, I'm just, ever since I met him, bro, as soon as you see him, you got jokes.
Oh, dude, always.
So
dude.
I'm dropping jokes too.
Oh, he's the best, dude.
But Mike, rappers are paying $30,000 a year to be a professional blunt roller.
Oh, dude, you're trying to steal my.
I'm just saying, like,
trying to shice my shit.
Union representation, bro.
Oh man. You hear that, dude? You got a union rep now, too.
Yeah.
Shit. Nah, dude, Mike actually helped a ton, man, build this spot, dude.
He did?
Fucking hell yeah, dude. Even if it was moral support and, you know, lifting a few things here and there, you know. So, it definitely big up to him.
Where's he been?
Mike? Dude, homie was in Tennessee for a year.
You moved to Tennessee? you see Mike, give him a hug, bro.
Word, he needs it.
Just hug him out.
Or, ChristianMingle.com, dude. Anyways, to everybody listening, man, thank you so much for listening.
Job
Irv, thank you so much for fucking being here, dude.
No doubt, bro. Thanks for having me.
So much fun, and I can't wait to do it again, dude. Fucking Clean Environmental Solutions.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
What the Venture
Realty Solutions. Finding these solutions out here, bro.
Check them out on Facebook, dude. The website's available. The phone number's available. Anything. Junk removal, asbestos removal.
Yes.
Certified, licensed, all that other good shit, dude.
Yes, sir.
Check them out. We'll see you on the next episode of the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast. Here at the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast, we take pride in supporting our small businesses, and each and every one of these businesses we personally know and stand by. So if you happen to be in the Waterford area and need to get your hair cut, stop by the Straight Razor Society located at 99 Broad Street in Waterford, New York. My man Joe Kinney will hook you up. Contact Joe at 518-321-6607 to schedule an appointment. Do you have a property that needs to be cleaned out or junk removed? How about black mold or asbestos in your house? Call Clean Environmental Solutions to have it properly taken care of. My brother Irv Ackerman is there for you. Contact Clean Environmental Solutions at 518-417-2308 or visit their website at www.cleanenvironmental.solutions/. Who doesn't love baked goods? Like cupcakes, cakes, cheesecakes, brownies, I mean, you name it. Sugar Mama Bakes makes it happen. Whether you want a custom cake or some of the old school favorite classics, they deliver on whatever you want. Check out their Facebook page at Sugar Mama Bakes and send them a direct message to place an order now. Are your gutters jammed up with leaves? Is your house super dirty? Check out my homie Steven at First Choice General Contracting. From pressure washing, gutter cleaning, and most other areas of construction, my guys at First Choice are there to get your job done right. Call Steven at 518-860-9371 to schedule an estimate. Looking for handmade crafts, custom decorations, or custom apparel? Check out Scissor Sisters Crafts on Facebook and shoot these lovely ladies a direct message to place an order. For birthday parties, graduation parties, they're there for whatever you need. If you happen to be in the historic downtown district of Troy, New York and need your ears trimmed or maybe a shoe shine, go see my guy Johnny at Flipper's Barbershop located at 97 Congress Street in Troy, New York, or schedule an appointment by calling 518-663-3734. Last but not least, make sure you stop over to the Nonsensical Knowledge YouTube page and click that like button and subscribe.
Also, be sure to follow our Facebook page at Nonsensical Knowledge for more information, news, and contents. Once again, thank you so much for your continued support, and see you on the next episode of the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast. Here at the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast, we take pride in supporting our small businesses, and each and every one of these businesses we personally know and stand by. So if you happen to be in the Waterford area and need to get your hair cut, stop by the Straight Razor Society located at 99 Broad Street in Waterford, New York. My man Joe Kinney will hook you up. Contact Joe at 518-321-6607 to schedule an appointment. Do you have a property that needs to be cleaned out or junk removed? How about black mold or asbestos in your house? Call Clean Environmental Solutions to have it properly taken care of. My brother Irv Ackerman is there for you. Contact Clean Environmental Solutions at 518-417-2308 or visit their website at www.cleanenvironmental.solutions/. Who doesn't love baked goods? Like cupcakes, cakes, cheesecakes, brownies, I mean, you name it. Sugar Mama Bakes makes it happen. Whether you want a custom cake or some of the old school favorite classics, they deliver on whatever you want. Check out their Facebook page at Sugar Mama Bakes and send them a direct message to place an order now. Are your gutters jammed up with leaves? Is your house super dirty? Check out my homie Steven at First Choice General Contracting. From pressure washing, gutter cleaning, and most other areas of construction, my guys at First Choice are there to get your job done right. Call Steven at 518-860-9371 to schedule an estimate. Looking for handmade crafts, custom decorations, or custom apparel? Check out Scissor Sisters Crafts on Facebook and shoot these lovely ladies a direct message to place an order. For birthday parties, graduation parties, they're there for whatever you need. If you happen to be in the historic downtown district of Troy, New York and need your ears trimmed or maybe a shoe shine, go see my guy Johnny at Flipper's Barbershop located at 97 Congress Street in Troy, New York, or schedule an appointment by calling 518-663-3734. Last but not least, make sure you stop over to the Nonsensical Knowledge YouTube page and click that like button and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow our Facebook page at Nonsensical Knowledge for more information, news, and contents. Once again, thank you so much for your continued support, and see you on the next episode of the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast.